How you doing, Neil? Still here from Neil Still's Reviews. I've been slacking the last couple of weeks, but yeah, we've got an album coming out for one of the bands I sing for Roku Australia, they're known as, on the internet. Our fifth studio album, This Way to Hell, again produced by psychroptic guitar player Joe Haley. And this will be number 3 with him. And yeah, it's only a matter of weeks before it's released. We've got 11 songs that are going to pin your ears back, to put it nice. So I've been a bit busy with that. So anyway, back into the reviews today. Listen, I thought we'd talk about a band that I'm not sure why. Well, I do know why, because the industry's changed so much that there are bands out there, new breed bands, and they're really fucking good, and they're all delivering really good product. But unfortunately, the industry, media, radio stations, in most of the mainstream markets worldwide, just aren't behind any of these bands. With the exception of probably Japan and Europe, there would be dedicated radio stations that would play this sort of music. And I'm talking about old school hard rock, heavy metal. It was known as back in the day. So we're going to talk about a band today. Now, this band has slipped under a lot of people's radars. They're starting to get a little bit of mainstream media attention in the US via those competition type shows where you've got to be singers. I think it's You're the Voice or Talent America or whatever. Look, I don't watch them, but I know that this particular band's been getting some really positive reactions. And the band I'm talking about is this band from India, Girish and the Chronicles. Now, this is album number 3, which is a couple of years old now. It's called Hail to the Heroes, and I shit you not, that is as good as any of the classic albums that you can think of. Ride the Lightning, Metallica, AC/DC, Highway to Hell, Judas Priest, Screaming for Vengeance, Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast. So you're getting the drift of where I'm talking about and how good the quality is of this album. It really is a heavy metal masterpiece. I shit you not, this is 10 out of 10 stuff. The same as all the bands I just mentioned. It is absolutely a cracker from start to finish. Great songs, the band plays well, and the singer, Girish Pradham, his name is, and this guy has got a voice as good as any, and I mean any of the legends that you love, be it Halford, Dickinson, Eric Adams from Man of War, James Neal from Malice. I mean, these Tim Ripper Owens, who's now in KK's Priest. These sort of caliber singers is what the singer from Girish and the Chronicles is like. I shit you not. It's like everyone's been raving recently about Lizzie Hale from Hailstorm, and of course with the Black Sabbath End of the Road show last month, and how good her voice was. This guy's the same. He's absolutely kills it. He's got 2 side projects that he worked on in the last 12 months. Excuse me. One of them is called The Nail. That's the name of the band. That's the name of the album. You should check it out. You'll probably listen to it on YouTube. And the other band that he did the vocals for in the last 12 months was this particular band. Now, this is basically Dokken with a different singer, because you've got George Lynch from Dokken. You've got Jeff Pilson on bass from Dokken. And, of course, you had Mick Brown from Dokken on the first album. His brother plays on the second album and this one, and you wouldn't know the difference because they've got the same drumming style. It's unbelievable, actually. And Girish Pradham sings the vocals on this. Now, it's absolutely spectacular. It really is. And because of his vocal ability, you can hear the band, and they're firing on all cylinders. This is a really good album too. This is a heavy metal masterpiece from 2024, last year's absolute cracker album, one of the best albums of last year in the old school flavour, no doubt about it. And in a way, they're a new breed band, even though it might be members of Dokken and Lynch Mob. End Machine's a new breed band. Any band that's sort of emerged in the last decade is pretty much a new breed band. Girish and the Chronicles, of course, the End Machine, Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons, the Dead Daisies. And there's a whole stack more. There's so much talent out there. And you really need to check out these guys. This is, as I said, this is an absolute bona fide It's a fucking classic. It really is that good. The guys singing, the band, the songs, it's all there. All the boxes are ticked. If you haven't heard of them, go check this album out. Girish and the Chronicles, hail to the heroes. And that's what it is. A great heavy metal album. Catch you next time. Bye.